Looks like we're getting into it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so starting out here on PS2, I believe it's pretty neutral for both characters here. Snake is going to like it every day of the week. Double grenade going to break that focus right there. Down air to break the focus too. Like I said, Hurt making good use of it.
Feels like anytime Hurt is able to find these multi-hits as an opener, it's going to work in his favor. It only really is a moment where you're able to catch Asimo out of his disadvantage, because look at how much percent has already been built up just over this one ledge situation. Hurt at 100, and I have no idea where it came from.
Yeah, I believe last time they played it went Game 5, so it's going to be on Hurt to make the adaptation. But if there's a Snake to do it, it's definitely going to be him. Going to get that stick on board. Oh, good DI, not going to die to the Tatsuya at that percent.
Ceiling high enough to survive that one interaction, but the fireball's already out as well. Asimo has Hurt at such a high percent. Any elbow into Shoryu will most certainly do it, or maybe he could just look for this Tatsu. Yeah. He finds it off of a cancel from the back here on the shield. What a way to get it at stock.
Definitely Asimo special right there. Loves doing those aerials into the canceled side B, but, you know, Hurt's definitely not out of this yet. Gonna have to get more than, I'd say, you know, a few hits of a lead to be truly up against Snake with this potent kill power.
Exactly. We're only at 86, but 2 more grenades and an up tilt, and that's your entire stock gone. Unless Ashimo's able to keep this ledge trap alive. Tries to set up the fireball on the platform. No one Hurt. Most likely was going to come down to it. Not going to make it connect this time, but a good option nonetheless.
Yeah, I think a big thing for Snake in this matchup is going to be the balance between the grenade play and the boxing. And as you saw there, Asimo's going to be ready with the spot dodges. You know, as a Shoto, you kind of box all day anyway. So Snake having the options to break it down, he's also got to get in there, you know, get a few correct hits, even up the stock count, because the longer Asimo keeps the lead here, the worse it's going to get with extra credit against Snake.
And it's something you have to wonder, you know, Snake having a lot of projectiles and explosions you can throw out. For Asimo, though, it's either Hadouken, gonna show you straight to that grenade, Hurt, following it up, great awareness. It's either the Hadouken or the Shakunets. But how good do you find Shakunets in this matchup?
It can work, but it gets telegraphed pretty easily. So you need to find the balance. You can't use it too much, but that grenade on ledge is going to be a big help in this matchup, because sometimes Ryu does up B past that ledge, and you're going to be able to exploit it. Speaking of exploiting that landing, dash tagging him off stage. Back, you're going to have to air dodge to get out of that grenade combo, because Hurt potentially could have found further up air.
Was able to find that C4 on the platform as well. Asimo running in at the wrong time. Maybe not aware of it, just given the angle that we see the camera here, but he was very aware enough to find that up smash. It is weird that on PS2, the camera angle just makes it so C4 is perfectly hidden.
Yeah, and you can also hide it in the Pokeballs too. There's a lot of cheeky things that Snake can do with the stage right here. Speaking of cheeky, trying to get the up smash on the shield on the platform, but he's going to get out of there in time. Hurt trying to roll in, maybe get a timing mix-up. As I said, that the grenade's going to find its mark, but the C4, not quite.
Asimo just building up so much percent at the moment. It was the down smash before, and now able to finish off with the Shakunets. Oh, getting the focus to beat out the explosion. We're still in a good position until that weird trade from an aerial.
Yep. And Nikita almost perfect, not going to find its mark at the end, but that forward tilt, as I say that, is going to seal the deal.
We can see Asimo also, when he's going for recovery, reversing his Shoryu, not going to try and send the fist through the stage, knowing that that Hurt could be setting up the grenade. Asimo instead going to keep himself alive.
Yeah, and you see the way he's throwing these fireballs is right in between, like, when Hurt wants to, like, cook the grenades to kind of interrupt his flow. But as I say that, the edge guard into the Tatsu again, going to find the first game. It didn't look too bad for Hurt, obviously. If you can get it to last stock, then you can take a game. But I think that a big thing here, Hurt's going to have to bring out these parries. These parries are going to help you in CQC against Ryu, but the thing is, Asimo is a master of timing mix-ups, so that's going to be where the challenge comes in. Can you outmix the timing, or can you outparry the timing mix?
It's going to be a timing battle here by the end of the day. And also, I just want to see him find a way through taking all this damage from the fireballs. There's just been so many that have been connecting in bad spots, building them up 2%. And once you're past a certain range, it's really just up to Asimo to confirm some sort of strong hit, which he just finds so often.
Yeah. And Snake has the ability to spawn 2 of the grenades, right? He has the ability to put multiple hitboxes on the field, but in doing so, he has to sort of, you know, remain active. He has to move his body around. So during that flow, if you can catch him when he's trying to get those 2 grenades out, if you can catch him when he's trying to get his explosions toward you and away from him, then you can make him do some serious damage to himself. And I think Asimo really did a good job of that game. We could tell with, like, the platform grenades. So I think Hurt definitely has it in him to mix it up and, you know, get around Asimo's fireball pattern, make him, you know, pay for being off stage, get the edge guards going.
There's so many tools for both of these characters to use within the matchup, but Asimo will continue to use the one that's been working for him so far, that shotgunette's gonna already build Hurt up to 30%, and a focus. Hurt making the most of the grenade explosion, though.
Gonna get that ledge trap scenario. Jump air dodge is gonna be a good option against up smash, but Asimo's gotta be careful because if Hurt's ready for that, he can eat a serious punish next time.
Gonna be able to parry the second hit of the F tilt, get some punishes, and it's just keep hitting Hurt away towards this ledge. Another back air into Shoryuken. Not gonna take that one.
Oh, it's so tough whenever things are down, but whenever Snake gets the lead in this matchup, it can feel real good. So it's gonna be up to Hurt to close the distance like he did with that crawl. Getting the Nikita out here, so hopefully, you know, dropping the Nikita, when it's hit, it will drop and activate regardless of if they hit it. And as I say that, he's gonna find the Nikita edge guard, evening the stocks up. Hurt definitely needed that perfect moment. And as I say that, dash attack coming through. Is he gonna get the ledge trap? Not quite.
There's a rinse and repeat to take the first stock, and Asimo looking to rinse him here. Sets up another 75% already. Just with that one interaction. Jab, jab, into explosion, into nair. What a way for her to find a good amount of percent.
Fantastic conversion, probably some of the most damage he could have possibly gotten there. But as I say that, actually perfect DI and tech for the Tatsu. That's what Hurt needed, and he's gonna get the grenade out, but Asimo's gonna play defense perfectly in that scramble and not be found by either grenade.
We're at a dangerous percent, but we're still playing hot at the moment, and we're able to find our stock first. Hurt converting once again off of all of these explosions.
Yep, all he needs is one explosion to land. Grenade up air is gonna be one of Snake's most potent kill, I'd say, confirms. It's not technically not true, but at the end of the day, if you're fighting a top Snake player, it might as well be.
True to be true. It's the strings that we need. Trying to show you into the grenade.
Yep.
That Tatsu lasted a little longer. Hurt trying to set up that F smash. Really wanted to take stocks where he can, because Asimo can do the same. One they'll confirm and destroy you. We're back to even footing. Only 45% in it. Able to use the Crawler Snake to get out of the shotgunettes. We're seeing some counterplay right now, but still, Asimo going to be able to catch him on the ledge, even this percent right back up.
Yeah, Asimo is going for the, I believe that's down air pressure, trying to stop Hurt from jumping off the ledge, keep him in a bad spot. Gonna get the forward air, not gonna find anything else, but Hurt's in a tricky spot as he's gonna eat that down smash. Will he be able to recover here? Gonna use the C4, he won't die quite yet.
Very well played until Asimo finds the perfect spot to line up that back air. Gonna take game 2.
And honestly, it was a little better than last game, but Hurt just gonna need to find those last few interactions to keep Asimo in a disadvantageous position, because the moment that Asimo finds these reversals, he's definitely making the most of them. But we know Hurt. He's gone down before. He's made the comeback. I believe the last set was an example of that. So
truly, truly. Down but not out. Where's the hat, though? Does he have the hat power up? There it is. Okay, it's on the camera. There it is. It's on camera. He's fine. He's fine. Maybe he needs to put it on his head. Who knows?
Yeah. Bright and beautiful on the camera right there.
He still has the spirit. All carrying the weight of all the snakes here.
Oh.
Bringing it into this top 4 against Asimo, though. As serious as ever. Gonna try and take us into 3-0 fashion. Will Hurt let it happen? Let's find out.
Yeah. Hurt saying, not the stage. I can do it. Running it back to small battlefield. Snake never gonna say no to biplats pretty much, but got a corner situation. Hurt's gonna put himself in the corner, maybe trying to call out a defensive option from Asimo. He's not gonna give it to him.
A decent set from her on that platform. They're just trying to watch if Asimo rolls into the grenade. But again, Asimo, another player who knows how to work around these platforms, both getting their extensions, but not making too much out of it just yet. Down tilts on shield, but grenade was there to save him. Swinging with another round of fireballs and grenades. There's explosions everywhere. The stage is getting hot, but Asimo, instead of throwing too much fire, went in with the nair instead, unfortunately connecting with the grenade.
Yeah, we saw a low profile from that down tilt right there. Snake gonna be laying down frame 1 during that move, so it's gonna allow him to get past some moves that maybe other characters can't while putting out that hitbox.
It's a great option to catch people like approaching with their aerials, given that you do crouch. Asimo looking for a Tatsu already, no one to a kill at that distance, but maybe, just maybe, you'd rather confirm into it. Let's see if you can get that hit first.
Yep, trying to dash at the landing, but Asimo's gonna jump cancel out of that. Let's see if Hurt can find the ledge trap. As I say that, Ryu barely gonna live that great DI from Asimo.
double focus shift there to keep himself alive. Unfortunately, going to miss that down tilt that he thought he had to confirm it to the Tatsu. It's hurt. Instead, he's going to shield that one and get an up tilt to bring himself into a lead. He's game 3.
Getting the forward tilt here, getting the grenade confirmed. Probably going to set up another grenade up smash, maybe cover the roll on the ledge trap. Going to find it. Not letting Asimo back in, keep him in the corner, and sort of giving him a taste of his own medicine from this set.
Indeed, indeed. It's your turn to play around with this lead. Asimo forced to find a stock, to find his way in. Tries it with the back air there, but hurt. Gonna go high, avoid the situation entirely, focus near the shield. It's scary, but he gets the kill with Hurt's own grenade.
Actually up tossing, I believe that was a smash toss, which, if you didn't know, has more knockback with the grenade. So overall, great counterplay there from Asimo, showing he's seasoned in this matchup.
Show you out of shield just to keep him out. An interesting play. Keeping this one alive.
Kind of reset back to neutral, breaking it down, making sure that, neither player wants the other to get in. These grenades are going to help out, but, Asimo has been doing such a good job of maneuvering around them that hopefully Hurt can find one of these grenades to land. As I say, that grenade does land, but he's not going to be able to find the follow-up.
You can see Asimo as well being much more conscientious about where the C4 lies, especially after getting hit it earlier in his first stock. Still towards a kill percent. Hurt gonna start looking for these up tilts, but we focus it strong, not gonna work!
The grenade is gonna save him. Snake doing what Snake does best. Great grenade by Hurt there. And he's gonna get the Nikita edge guard and extend a lead for, I'd say, the first time in the set where he's had a considerable one.
It feels like as long as Hurt has one of those grenades in his hand, Asimo is not gonna be able to make that focus work. It's not gonna be able to make the throw you work, because the grenade is probably just gonna save him each and every time. We need to find him while these grenades are out.
Yeah, getting the grenade trade on the up air. Notice how Hurt doesn't stay on a platform for too long, because Ryu can cancel out of these grenade explosions with the focus.
It's a difficult one, or a difficult situation to find yourself in, so completely avoiding it there. Enough of damage on the shield off of that down air to get the Shoryu to poke. Not enough to take stock, though. Still needs more.
Hurt pretty much just looking to cover himself, and Snake doesn't have to get the stock here per se. As I say, that commentator's cursed, but he wants to build as much extra credit as possible, so 50% going into a stock is most certainly better than 0.
It's nothing to laugh at, but it's nothing Asimo can't bring back with a tiny bit of footwork. He's trying to look for it now. These down smashes coming out, but Hurt, all the explosions are in the right spots, not able to move into that up air. An unfortunate miss.
Yep. Hurt pretty much is trying to extend his lead as much as possible. Going to dodge the fireball, but unfortunately going to get hit by his own grenade. It's fine, though, because he gets the dash attack, getting Ryu into a hard spot. How is he going to get past this ledge trap? Going for the aerial to call it out, but there's going to be no response. Trying to down it through the focus. He's not going to let it happen. The forward tilt, though, is not going to be parried, so it's going to connect.
Connects all the way through. Hurt resetting his C4 as well. Going to change the position, but this is the scary part. And Nikita.
That Nikita is going to take the game. Hurt putting himself on the board. Maybe starting a potential comeback. We'll have to see.
It's been the hardest thing for Asimo to get through as soon as he finds himself off stage. The Nikitas have always just found their mark. He just has to play better on the stage game if he doesn't want to find himself in those situations. Hurt, making it work, bringing this one to a game 4. Not done just yet.
The hard thing here is going to be, what do you ban against Ryu? Personally, I think...
What do you ban?
I would personally ban, I'd say... It's actually a hard question. So, I don't think FD is bad in this matchup, because the Shotos notoriously aren't the best at landing. So even if you get them in the air in a bad spot, it's not going to be the hardest thing in the world to catch them on the way down. So you just want to go to the spot where you think it's, the least possible for you to get blown up early. So maybe banning some of the small blast zone stages. We are on small battlefield, but Asimo, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Going to have no problem with running it back to PS2, where he's previously seen success in this set.
Going to use the space to his favor as much as possible. Extra room, extra place to throw your fireballs and keep a distance from these grenades. If you need more space to work your way around it, well, this stage is most certainly going to give it to you.
Yep. Known as the biggest stage on the stage list. We got PS2. Snake loves it here. Ryu seems to love it here as well, with Asimo counterpicking here. But now it's going to be this war of attrition. Can you dish out more than your opponent can deal to you? It's going to be a projectile battle for 2 zoners that can throw hands.
It's the fireballs especially. You love to see Asimo going for the slow ones, able to focus through that dash attack initially, but not going to be able to make the hit happen, dashing out of it instead. Still able to line up these back airs wherever he can. Seems to be able to find Hurt wherever he's falling. A disadvantage and just make these aerials work.
Yep, Asimo trying to toss the grenade back, good demonstration of counterplay, but sometimes when you do the counterplay, it gets messed up a little bit, blowing himself up there. But all in all, I think it's a good idea to use Snake's own grenades against him. Gonna get the grenade on the focus, but since that is not a multi-hit, you're not gonna break through it.
Not able to find the mark with that F smash there, charging it up, Hurt instead. Just going to be able to get back to ledge, but we're still throwing these fireballs. Sometimes on the ground, sometimes on the jump. We're covering the top and bottom of this platform at the moment. Hurt, though, has to cover himself a little better. Getting hit with his own grenade. We're at those percents where Shoryu becomes scary.
Oh, down air, I believe Asimo picked it up. Gonna get the forward air. Not gonna find the Shoryu, actually. I believe that's what he was looking for. C4 not gonna land either, so this is a tight situation. Grenade gonna save the day again. Yeah. Great use of it by Hurt.
It'll always be there, Asimo. It's why he's trying to find the stray hit now. Went for a Tatsu. I think it's gonna work with these grenades also stopping the fireballs from going through.
And that's gonna be a misinput. He tried to detonate C4.
Unfortunate there.
Asimo ran over it.
It will be the up smash that Asimo was able to find, canceling a hit on the grenade into focus to make it so the hit doesn't send him. He's so smart.
Yep, Asimo doing his best to extend his lead and get any extra credit like we were talking about earlier, but you know, Hurt, he's going to do anything he can to hurt the opponent with that down throw up tilt. You know, I had to get one Hurt pun in there, right? Come on. You can't have a set without it. Getting the dash tag on the landing. Oh.
He's making it work here. The grenade at the ledge once again, making tough work on Asimo's recovery here. But the forward, they're going through everything. It felt like his foot was out for centuries.
Yeah, but Hurt is able to find the interaction after. You know, you're going to have to deal with that focus cancel. Right now, you're going to have to deal with landing. But Hurt finding ways to make it work even after the initial interaction, right? Finding that dash attack is going to end up opening Asimo up. But he's going to get the grenade out of play and find the Tatsu. So phenomenal counterplay by Asimo here.
Looking to swing at Hurt coming out of the air. Wants the back air, but we're air dodging through it. Hurt going to be staying alive at 100. Sending Asimo higher. Just needs one more. These little neutral interactions, and the Nikita is already out. You know it.
Yep, and that focus play. Oh, the nair and the down air. Hurt pressuring not only with one move, but two. And notice how those moves have more than one hit as well, making sure that Asimo can't focus his way out of this one.
Once again, he charged up a focus, but you could see the grenade in his hand. Not going to find it stuck there, but he does off of the jab, Shoryu. A nice little classic for the Shotos. One stuck away from taking the set, Asimo. One stuck away from taking it to a game 5, Hurt. Going to try and keep himself alive, throwing these grenades at the moment. Just going to jump with them, toss them at any time, cooking them up.
Yep, Hurt carrying the dreams of Snakes right now. He's got to make sure he doesn't take too much damage. As I say that, though, he's going to get the down tilt into the fireball. He's got to make sure that he can land here, but that C4 is definitely a great start.
An exceptional start, and these aerials on the shield as well. We're doing wonders for Hurt so far, but Asimo feels like for the first time able to find the punish on it.
Oh, going to focus right through that back air. But now Hurt's got to focus on winning this next neutral interaction as he eats a back air. But as someone once said, it ain't over till it's over. So got to make sure that that Shoryu is going to do the job, and that's going to be a 3-1 in Asimo's favor. But still, a phenomenal run by Hurt.
Finding the perfect spacing and the perfect position to make that one work for himself. You love to see it. Asimo will continue his run. As he gets the face against our Luigi, will be Hurt, unfortunately, bowing out at 4th.
Try one.
I guess that means you get your hat back. Yeah, no, try them. You ever had?
No.
It's like a little chocolate with a biscuit on it. Review. Snack review.
Good.
Good? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, that's good enough. The fun thing about these, so this is takenoko. There is it kinoko? What's the So there's takenoko, which is like